All right, guys, we're back with round two, Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Houston on the left and Randy on the right, both playing Vayu Turbo. I believe, yeah, they both won round one, so we'll see who moves on with a 2-0 record in this 29-man Edison local. Looks like Houston won the roll and went first. Summons Armageddon Knight. What's he going to send? Necrogarna? Probably has, yeah, he probably has Caius in his hand. That's why they usually do this play. So a little storyline between these two. They actually played on the bubble of Nationals, Yu-Gi-Oh! US Nationals in 2012. And it's kind of a rematch, so that's why I decided to get him on camera. Because Randy just got back into Edison recently. Well, Houston's been playing for like a few months. Houston's got one win on the channel. Well, Randy, this is like his second or third tournament that he's entered. So we'll see who wins. Anyways, let's see what Randy does. Did he open Rhoda? Yeah, he opened his one Rhoda. He's got Necro Garden in his hand as well, so he chooses Greffer, discards the Necrogarna. What's he going to send here with the Greffer? And looks like Randy's going to send Plague. Okay. So he chooses to attack with the Greffer to bait out the Garna. So yeah, Houston for sure has got a Caius. So right now Randy's probably going to get Caius. Let's see what back row Randy set. So he passes. So here comes the Caius. Houston just slam it down. Oh, he's got Burial in his hand too. Yeah, there's a Caius. Banishes the Greffer, so Randy takes 1,000. So we're at 7,000. Attacks him for 24. What did Randy set? That's interesting. Couldn't stop. Then here comes Trap Dust Shoot. Randy's hand is Dark Arm, Vayu, Deep Prison, Heavy Storm. Yeah, Trap Dust Shoot wins game. Sending back that Dark Arm. Here he had 2 Darks in there. The Vayu would have given him 3. Now he sets Vayu and keeps the Deep Prison and Heavy Storm in his hand. I think he set Heavy. Yeah, I think he set Heavy. Trying to get Houston to set some back rows to feel safe. So here comes Greffer, pitch Sirocco, send Vayu. You know Randy set his Vayu. So what if Randy has like a Torrential and is waiting for Houston to overextend? Or if he has a Mirror Force, we'll see. So Randy's got, so far, no responses. So yeah, it's nothing. So hits him for 23 and 24. And now he prisons the Armwing. And Randy's at 22. So what's that back row Randy said? Will he heavy him now? No. So we know heavy and a mystery card. But he still has Necro, so he's not dead yet. So I thought Randy set Heavy Storm, but he kept the Heavy Storm in his hand. He set the Deep Prison. Yeah, so Randy knows. Sorry, Houston knows. That was a good draw. Ah, man, I think you risk hitting with Caius there. But he was going for game. So I think that's why he hit with the... Yeah, if he would have hit with the Caius... Oh, but you had return? Okay, this is interesting. So 3 monsters... Wait, Houston pays half his life. Oh, Randy's card was Oppression. Now Randy's at 14. And then here comes Burial. Man, Houston drew everything. Burial, Return, Trap Dust Shoot. Now sets another card. And here comes the Heavy Storm from Randy. Mirror Force, and what else? Icarus. Never been a fan of Icarus. Houston has a Vayu play and... Yeah, Houston has a Vayu play and a Necrogarna. Randy still has not used his Necro. See, people say Oppression is bad in the mirror. It kind of saved Randy right there. Having the Oppression. Oh, okay, so he wants to mow that card off of Raiko. So let's see. Can you deal with the Greffer? I think that's what Randy's contemplating. So he mills Sirocco, Dark Armed. But now what? Well, he milled. Oh, the milling the Sirocco helped. That was huge. Now you can run over the Greffer through Necrogarna. Yeah, that mill was huge. But then Houston still got his Vayu and his Armwing in the grave. So if you're Randy, do you make a level 8? But you're at 14. So you have to synchro. Maybe you go synchro for Armory Arm. Yes, synchro for Armory Arm. Attack. attack, and then equip so he can't run over your arm wing. Yes, this was the correct move. I think this is the only move he can make. All right, so here he blocks. Yeah, he blocks and then takes 100. Or he could just let it go if you want. Save it for later, but it's up to you, man. Let's see what Houston decides. So Houston decides to protect. So he takes 100, and then main phase 2, Randy's going to equip. Wait, he didn't equip! No! Randy, why didn't you equip? Oh, Randy still got Necrogarna, that's why. But still, what can Houston draw? I guess it was the same thing. I'm trying to think what Houston could have drew Sirocco, though. Yeah, Houston could have drawn Sirocco. So maybe he should have equipped. And here comes Armageddon. What does he have left in there to send? Necro's gone. Plague's gone. Just another Vayu. Okay. So now you can equip, burn him for 20. Yep, you'll burn him for, it'll go up to 30, 33. So yeah, you'll burn him for 33 right there. Yep, 33. But are you afraid of Houston's set monster being Hamster? So let's see, equips. I think he should equip last turn. So he's going to take 33. Now he's at 550, so he can't draw Brain Control. Yeah, he can't draw Brain Control. Yeah, it's basically he's hitting you directly for 33. That's what it is. Because you're going to take 800 and then 25 burn. And then Randy chose not to attack the set. In case it's Raikou or Hamster. Forces Houston to flip it. And I wonder what Randy does here. Mirror Force is gone. Okay, that's good. And he burns it for 400. So now Houston's down to 150. And Armageddon is game. Ooh, see, people give oppression a bad rep. Sorry, I've been having this huge debate at my locals about royal oppression, and there's like some people like one. There's a camp where like you can run one, and then there's the other camp where they're like, no, it's 2 or 0, and I'm on the camp where it's 2 or 0, and Randy's on the camp where he's fine running 1, so that's why that's a huge argument. Anyway, here comes Randy, Dust. Bottomless, Sirocco off the charge. Yeah, Randy milling that Sirocco kind of saved him game 1. And so Houston sided in Dust, which I don't like siding. I tried it myself, and I was not a fan of siding Dust Tornado in the mirror. It's just, nah. I'd rather have other cards. Anyways, here comes MST, Houston's Bottomless. Activates Rhoda. Now, did Houston set Raikou with? I think you would assume that he probably set Raikou with Bottomless. It's different when they like go charge Raikou and set a monster by itself with no protection. It's usually Hamster, but then there's the mind games depending on who your opponent is. But most of the time, what they'll do is they'll charge for Raikou and only set the Hamster by itself. Yeah. Ooh, see, there's the mind games I was telling you about. He set Vayu, and will Randy attack with the Greffer? Looks like he did. So now we're at 63 to 8,000, and Houston banishes both for his own Armed Wing and Randy with the Bottomless. And then he Greffers him back. Discards Vayu. Oh, you can see Randy sided out one Bottomless in the mirror. You can see it on top of his... Wait, Randy told me he never sides out Bottomless. It's right there. What the heck? There's one right there on top of his side deck that he sided out. Okay, so he just crashes. Now Houston sets one. Basically mirroring each other. So it's going to come down to like who draws Burial, Dark Arm, Return first. Well, it looks like Randy's got the Burial already. Trooper is a good card in this scenario. Especially if Houston does not have Deep Prison. So yeah, Randy's ahead in life. He's got Trooper. I think he has Burial. So depending on the rest of Houston's hand, Randy's in a good spot. Here, he summons Armageddon Knight, sends Vayu, banishes to bring out the Armor Master. Tax him for 21. If Randy doesn't have a Mirror Force or a D Prison. Yep, so Randy takes 21. And hits him for 14. And then return again. Going for game. 45, is that game? Oh, it's double Sirocco. Yeah, double Sirocco, Vayu is game if Randy doesn't have anything to stop this. Because he's gonna bring out 2 Siroccos and a Vayu. So that will be game. You don't have Necro. So you have to stop one of the attacks. Oh, that's nice. So he burials. That was a pretty good play. I forget you can do that. Randy teaching us some moves. Well, teaching me some moves here. I've just never done it. So he burials him so that he has to get out 3 Vayus. He's still going to hit him for 24. Then you put his Siroccos back in the grave. But all 3 of his Vayus are going to get banished. Yeah. So that saved Randy. Now he's got Hamster, Vayu. He's got an Armor Master play in his graveyard. Randy hasn't played in a while, but people at my locals have always said Randy's like, out of everyone on my team, they would say he's probably one of the most talented players, and I agree. I think he's very talented. He just needs to practice, like play a little bit more because he's really good. Anyway, so Randy wins 2-0. Unfortunately, Houston did not get his revenge from Nationals in 2012. Hope you guys enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for round 3. Bye, guys.